Oh my god. All right, let's try this again. And let's take this from the top. I just lost the recording. As of this recording, it is 12:57. When I tried to record this for the third time. God bless America. Hi, guys. My name is Frozeboyo. If you do not know, it is Frozeboyo. Frozeboyo. You know me, with the man, the myth, the legend, the man with the plan. Hey, this is a more serious video that I've attempted to record 3 different times. One time was only 10 minutes, and the time that I got the perfect one was 36 minutes and 42 seconds of now just black screen. So we're going to try this again with different settings. Man, again, it's probably going to be a different recorded video, and it's basically the same information that I will be going over that I usually just tweet about, and I kind of just tweet and delete it and kind of just give people an insight and of my life right now and how it is going. The reason why I usually do this every year is because of 2 things. One, my therapist was like, hey, you need to archive your year to kind of give yourself a pat on the back because you don't give yourself enough credit for the things that you do. And 2, it is a good thing to kind of give yourself a look back and have something to remember what you remember. So with that being said, I made a video of it this time, a video that will be kept up on the channel for years to come so that I can look back on it and be like, hey, this is an actual monumental mark in my life. For those of you who don't know, I'm a 23-year-old Haitian Canadian man who creates content for now a means of not only financial gain, but for kind of the emotional aspect of enjoying to entertain people. In other words, I make funny haha on the internet, and you guys either watch and enjoy it or watch and be like, this sucks, and I get feedback and I go, ah, or I go, yay. But in all seriousness, this is going to be kind of more of a serious video. Not relatively. It's not going to be like depressing or not, you know, sad, because honestly, this year was great. I just turned 23. Let's say like 5 months ago. That's how you do math. Yeah, 5 months ago, I turned 23. And this year, if you don't know, is a Jordan year for me. You know, Jordan's whole 23 thing. Anyways, neither here nor there. This year was my Jordan year, right? And not gonna lie to you, right? 2022 is a really good year for me as a editor, because in 2022 I started to branch out and I worked with one of my good friends a lot on his videos, and we did great. 2022 was great. 2023, not gonna lie to you, for me personally, maybe for him it's different, not so much, but for me personally, it was a creative block year. I struggled with making videos this year egregiously, and it definitely did hurt me creatively, to the point where I didn't feel like making my own videos, and I didn't want to look at my own videos. Mind you, it's not that I wasn't making bad videos. It was not that I was making bad videos for people that I was working with this year. If anything, I was making really good videos for what I expect. I made a very, 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 very cool Outlast video that I always suck my own dick about. But editing wise, I definitely did plateau, and I did not know what to do. I found my editing style, yeah, this year, but I definitely did plateau, and I didn't want to make my own videos, which I didn't want to record because I didn't want to mess up recording, and I didn't want to do this, and there was stuff that I wanted to talk about, not commentary wise, but just so little stuff, like little videos that would be like, hey, this is kind of what I'm doing today, hey, this is what I'm listening to today, or this is what I'm watching today. But I did it, and I had a lot of plans. Me and one of my best friends, Inferno, shout out Inferno, what a great guy, had plans this year that kind of just fell through. That is, I think, where I was at my lowest this year was creatively. I think my lowest this year was creatively. I definitely did not, at least the beginning of the year, I was creatively in a funk, right? As the year went on, I wanted another avenue, right? To learn something, to do something, to be something. And I decided, and if you know me, if you're here before, you know, the people I met in 2023, hi, how are you doing? I know you've seen me and how much I've grown. And if you're here, you know, as of recently this year, hey, this is kind of like how I am. Um, and if we just met this year and you're watching this video, this is going to be kind of like a, oh, okay, so this is what it is. And if you haven't seen this type of tweets that I'd be making, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, sure, word. This is probably going to be the most, like, not the most, but like kind of like a, hey, this is who he is, I learned more about him type of thing for the new people. And for the old people, this is more of a, hey, congratulations, Froze. Congratulations, Redacted Name, because some of you do know it. Let's talk about what the new things that we did this year. Let's talk about the new successes that I have, the new avenues that I've been going into, and what I have learned this year. Man, what a great year. What a great Jordan year. Let's turn back. Let's turn back way before this year started. Let's turn back kind of to the origin stories of Frozeboyo. I always wanted to be a content creator when I was a kid, right? Either a content creator or a game designer. Obviously, one fucking fell through. Aggressively. I always wanted to do something in games and creativity, right? And I just never was able to do it. I did go to a school for game design, but that school sucked, and I hate it to this day. Definitely a horrible middle school life when it comes to trying to learn how to be something and be someone. But I realized that that's just not who I was. So I always wanted to do something in, you know, making videos and stuff like that. And like my big inspirations at the time, because I saw a tweet recently and I want to talk about this in this version of the video that I didn't get to talk about in the last version of the video. It talked about who are your biggest content creator inspirations. And definitely when I first started this journey back in 2021 of making my own videos, my biggest inspirations were the people who I also was working with. You know, I was working with Sacred Almighty. I was working with Iyoku. I was watching Afro and people like that. And those were my biggest inspirations at the time. And I definitely wanted to be not only kind of like them, which later I will find out when I turned 22 and now I'm 23 was a detriment to my own personality. I realized that I can't be like them, I have to be me. And so when I first started content, I definitely did and style my videos along the lines of that, and that wasn't that great. But it helped me realize that this is a dream that I want to pursue. Nowadays, my biggest inspiration is, not gonna lie to you, and this is gonna sound like, I guess maybe it sounds narcissistic to you guys, it's not relatively narcissistic to me. My biggest inspiration is the guy I was beforehand, right? During my first styles of content creation. That's what, and it's so weird to say this, but like, hear me out, right? It inspires me to be better. It inspires me to be more me, because I watched the first couple of videos that I made, like, I think a couple months ago. I deleted them, clearly. I don't want that in my archives, that's at all, but I watched the first couple of videos, and you can kind of see the awkwardness of recording and editing that I had. And you could see the awkwardness of who I was, because it didn't feel like me when I was watching it. It definitely felt like somebody who was trying to find his lane. And the reason why it inspires me, along with you, the audience, which we'll go on a little bit later, inspires me to make content is because the person who I am now, I would watch, like, when I was first making content. I want to be better for that. You know, I want to be better and stronger for that. That is what that was. I am one of my biggest inspirations. It's so, it does sound so narcissistic when I say it like that. But like, it is true though. Like, I'm not even trying to be like some sort of like, look at him diggy, look at him glaze himself. But like, it is what it is. Like, I am me, and like, along with, you know, some of my friends that also do content, like my close friends that do content, they also inspire me, and they also are a big avenue for me. Like, again, let's fast forward back to 2023. Dude, great year. Before I go into why and how we are here now, and how I have been doing a different, you know, avenue in content creation. So this year happens, and I'm like, oh man, I want to do something else. And if you knew me before this, you would have known that I would have never thought I would have ever started streaming. In 2021, I would have told you I'm never gonna start streaming. I just want to make content. I want to make videos. I feel like that's easier. Obviously, a paradigm shift happened, and now I'm a fucking Twitch streamer. A paradigm shift happened, and that's what happened. So now I stream, and at first it was me and Inferno. It was originally supposed to be me, my best brother, my brother Inferno, and it was supposed to be TD. We all did kick. TD couldn't do it because of his job. So it was me and Inferno. We did collabs. We did collabs on Kick, and I kept streaming, and then it didn't work. And then I was like, oh god, this is so depressing, because I wanted to make friends on Kick, and they just were not budging. Those people are cesspool, horrible people. I also got called a lot of slurs, a little bit on some of these, some of this time, which I'm not one to just kind of like, oh, let me point it and like point to the person who did it. I don't relatively, it did not affect me emotionally. It just was like a thing. Definitely did get called a couple things that were just like, oh, that's nuts. that's nuts. That's insane. Not gonna repeat them, but like definitely didn't hurt. Not in the moment, but like it was like, damn, like what the fuck? What did I do? I'm just a black guy. So that happened, right? That happened. And during this time, my little best friend, my nigga, literally my other half, bro. That's my guy. That's my man's, bro. Introduced me to a different community, within Fendi's community, right? Shout out to both of them. Literally wonderful people, beautiful soul. I love saying this about Ham. He's my nigga. If you're watching this, Ham, love you. Well, yeah, and Fendi's great. Brandy's a great person too. I love both of them. They're such wonderful people. Such wonderful. Those are my friends. It's my guys. It's my mans. Love them both. So great. And like they introduced me to a new kind of community, and I was like, holy shit, like these people are so embracing. This is so fucking different than the community that I currently inhabit when I first was here. They're so embracing, they're so cool, like, wow. So when it comes to it, like that humor, I kind of like gravitated towards, and it was cool, but like still like my style of comedy is more like, you know, black centric. That's me, you know, because I am Asian Canadian, but I am still black. So, but like those people were cool, and they definitely were very nice to me, and they were very cool to me. And then I got introduced to another person who was in President Mayor Gangster, who again, their community kind of intermingled, like all three communities kind of intermingled, and we all became cool, and we all became like very cool with each other and stuff like that. And I would, you know, kind of tell them about how streaming is going and stuff like that. I'd be cool with these people, this, that, and third, da. Right? And then I was like, you know what? I had a moment after the whole racial thing on Kick where I was like, I don't think I should be on Kick anymore. So let me try Twitch. So I tried to stream on Twitch. I'm going crazy on Twitch, right? I'm going crazy with streaming. Because it's giving me a new avenue of creating content, and honestly, dude, it makes me happy. Doing streams will make me so fucking happy, dude. Holy shit, it makes me super happy. And while this is all going down and stuff like that, I'm making new friends, and I'm more like I'm making acquaintances that I want to be friends with in the future and stuff like that. And it's going great. Afterwards, right? I remember this day like any other day, right? This is like a flashbulb memory in my head. What ends up happening is I want to make a push for affiliate, and it's me, Iyoku, I believe Inferno was there. And as a joke, I didn't even mean this seriously. As a joke, I was like, yo, Iyoku, right? I want to make affiliate on Twitch because I've been streaming for a while. I think I can do it. I got the hours, I got the days, right? All I need are people to talk and stuff like that. And I need the followers. And Iyoku, against all odds, I didn't expect him to do this. I made a tweet. I linked the tweet. I said, yo, retweet this. Retweet it. Boom. Boom. I'm like, whoa, okay, all right, sure. So I'll never go stream. But like, I talked to my mom, and she was like, if you're going to do this, shout out Fro's mama, by the way. God, I love her. I love her to death. She is, if she watches this video, hi mom. If she doesn't, thank God. But She was like, if you're gonna do this, you can't look raggedy. I was like, what the? And she was like, go put on some really good clothes. Son, I love you. Go put on some really good clothes. Even though they don't see you, it's for you. It's for your energy. Go put on some really good clothes. Put on the watch that I gave you, and go in and make a stream. I'm like, oh god, fine, right? So she's right. If I put on this nice ass sweater, I put my watch on, I put some really nice black pants, right? I got it on, bro. I got it on, dog. Like, I'm looking nice, bro. And I put it on, and I'm like, all right, let's do this. Let's go stream. So I went to go stream. I streamed Wulong, right? Crazy. I streamed Wulong, and I was like, all right, guys, we're gonna make a push for affiliate. People are talking in the chat. I'm getting follows. It's crazy. It's going good. It's going good, bro. Like, this stream was going good. I was feeling great, right? I did not know that Ham was also streaming at the time, right? Which makes one of the funniest clips that I have right now of me dying because I started drinking water, and then Ham rates me with a bunch of niggas. Holy shit. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, bro, I was in the middle of drinking water. Oh god. Oh god. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh god, I'm gonna throw up. Hello, yo. Hello. Oh god, Jesus. That scared the dog piss off of me. I'm like, holy shit. Oh my god. Hey, I'm choking on my water. Right? Ham raids me, and I get people talking in my chat, and people are like, we're like having a good time, right? Like, I'm expressing stuff like that, whatever else happening, right? We're having a good time. And we're still streaming at this point. Like, I think I'm almost at the followers. I think I need a couple more, whatever, right? And then I start getting followers randomly. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm starting to recognize these names because these are people who I just met, like, maybe before this 2 months ago, maybe a month ago. So I'm not relatively familiar with them, but like, I'm starting to recognize these names. So I'm like, oh, thank you, for the follows and stuff like that. And like, they're coming in drones, like, hey, by the way, and I'm like, oh, what's happening, right? Obviously, my boy Chris in chat was like, yeah, Rare is telling these people to follow you. I'm like, what the fuck? Why? Right? Because I'm not used to this style and this kind of niceness for the sake of being only nice when it comes to people who I've just met. Like, I'm always used to like a caveat to your niceness, right? So like, when it was happening, I was like, what the fuck? Why? Why? What's going on, right? Like, yeah, she's just trying to get people to, we're trying to get you to affiliate. I'm like, all right, cool, right? So stream's going well. I'm getting follows. People are talking. We're having a great time. Blase. It's going amazing, right? And like, I think I did like 5 hours of streaming, maybe 6 hours of streaming. And then I'm like, I'm ending off stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm happy, right? I think we made affiliate. We'll see. I think this was about to happen. So that night, I tweet out, I think we're about to make affiliate. Thank you guys so much for watching. And then I'm like, I'm gonna go apply. So I do. I go apply, and I'm waiting patient, fucking drawn breath, like, oh god, what's about to happen? Oh my god, right? And I make affiliate. Yay! Crazy. And I know I'm like, I sound like it was nothing, but definitely in a moment, it was insane, right? Because I didn't expect to make affiliate at all. One, I didn't expect to make affiliate. Two, I didn't think I was gonna make affiliate at all this year, right? My goal was try to make affiliate next year. That's how little faith I had in myself, right? I was like, I can do it. And so I make affiliate, and I'm like, holy shit. It clicks, right? Something does like a paradigm shift, right? In my thought process. Because beforehand, I just wanted to be an editor, right? I wanted to learn how to edit. I wanted to learn how to edit for people. And I was okay with just being in the background. But like, in that moment, and I talked to my therapist about it, I was like, there was a shift in like my mental. I was like, whoa, wait, holy shit, I made affiliate. Like, people like me enough to follow and then talk and stuff like that. And even if they're just lurking, they did that, right? I wasn't expecting this, right? oh my God, I did it. We were talking and he was like, yeah, this is just how you're going to feel a little bit. And we talked about a lot of stuff, and I was like, wow, like this is how it feels to be like this. This is so weird. So that happened, right? And I have to have like a sit down with myself. I'm like, I feel really good about this. And if you ever watched my content beforehand, you know that my content is just me, right? It is unapologetically me. I have to be unapologetically me. That is something that we had to learn. I had to learn in therapy, like where I couldn't just be something else or be like a filtered version of something else. I have to be me. And this was, I think, one of the first times where like I was me on something that was great to me, and I felt great about it. Like my videos I always feel great about. Shout out also all the videos I've ever done, but like it felt crazy being like this. And it also kind of made me realize that, oh wow, this is gonna be probably the first time I ever make money for myself. Like I'm not editing somebody's video and like somebody's my boss and I'm like kind of like the lowest common denominator. I'm the lowest denominator on this part, and I'm making my own money. Whatever how much it is, I'm still making my own money. And we talked, right? We talked about this, and it felt good knowing that that's how it was gonna be. So that happens, and I stream for a little bit longer, right? More things, but I'm like, I need to upgrade my stuff, right? I need to find something to upgrade. I need to be able to upgrade and stuff like that. So I hit up Fendi. Oh my God. And through I guess very nice. Again, I'm not used to people just being nice and offering help to me for free, right? Without any caveat or any way of like making, like reminding me that, hey, I did this for you. So she's like, yeah, I could help you with setting up like a PNG and stuff like that, and being, doing stuff for like, alerts and stuff like that. I got you. I was like, okay, whatever. Right, well, it's weird, right? And like I'm like wary of it. Like the days are coming, I'm wary of it, and so she helps me. Bless her soul. I hope she doesn't watch this. Oh my God. Don't ever tell her. If you're watching this and you're new, don't ever tell her about this part. But she is one of the kindest people that I know. And she definitely did help out. Shout out Fendi. That's big sis in a great person, lovely soul. And it goes well. Like she teaches me how to rig this PNG that you guys see on screen, and how to, do certain things with it, and how to make sure that everything goes well. And originally this PNG was just kind of like a thing that was here, right? It was nothing too crazy. It was supposed to be my profile pic and kind of like the mascot to the Frozeboyo name. But now it's like I wanted to put a face, like an actual moving thing, to the greater goal of everything that's been happening. So I learned how to do it. She teaches me about trigger fire, all these alert stuff for Twitch and stuff like that, and she does it for free. And I will say this: I'm not a fast learner. I'm sorry. It's not that I'm not a fast learner. It's like I'm not a great learner. Like if you just tell me something and that's it, it's not gonna work out. I have to be able to do it. And she understood that immediately. It was like, oh, I got you. Bet that's how you're going to do it. You're a kinesthetic learner. We got this. So she teaches me. She does it like so patiently and stuff like that. And it was like, whoa, what the fuck? This is crazy. Really? And I learn how to do it. It's great. I'm having a good time. I'm learning. It's amazing. I get this done. Now we have PNG Boyo and stuff like that. And it's me, and it's me. And every single version is going to be me, So that happens. I learned more stuff. I started streaming. My streams are feeling a lot better. I'm feeling a lot more me. I'm getting my personality across in these streams. And it's great. I feel amazing about this. And everything's going well. And I'm like, bro, with all these people who are following me, all these people who are supporting me, I want to do something big. And this is, again, early. Like, I've only been streaming for like maybe 4 months at this point. Maybe even less. I don't know. I don't remember. I gotta go see what what's like the most recent, most of like the latest vlog, whatever, right? But I haven't been streaming for long at this point in my life. So I'm like, let me do a 12-hour stream. So I tell Inferno I'm doing a 12-hour stream. I tell chat I'm doing a 12-hour stream. Like, people are cool with it. Like, people are like, kind of like, oh yeah, like let's tune in. Like, let's see this, right? And man, I tell Inferno, I'm like, I don't know what to do. Let's do it on Halloween, stuff like that. He's like, okay, bet, I'll do it with you, right? I'm like, really? So like, Inferno, shout out, that's my nigga, that's my boy, that's my guy, that's my mans, bro. So he's like, I'm gonna do it with you. Let's get this, right? So like, I bet. So we started doing it. I'm like, let's do a question for every single time such and such happens. He's like, bet, we got this. So we do it. I'm having a ball. And he stays for all 12 hours. I didn't expect him to stay for all 12 hours. He did not need to stay for all 12 hours, but he did it, right? And it goes well. And like, I feel great about myself and I feel great about it all. And I think that is when I realized like how great it felt to stream. Like, it feels something that makes me happy. It makes me want to go farther. It makes me want to do more. That's what ends up happening. And throughout all this, I realized, wow, this really is something that I want to do. I don't want to just not do this. I don't want to just be a fleeting thing. I want to go farther into this, right? I want to be bigger. I want to be more. And I don't want this to be a job. It's not going to be a job, but I do want people to see me. And I think I want to accomplish that. And man, it's been a crazy 11 months. Now, I don't want to jinx this and release this obviously early, but I am going to do it. And obviously December is still around the corner as the time of this recording. And it'd be hilarious if December is just literally one of my worst months into its entirety. I think that would be the most funny thing that I'll have to cry about while laughing. But this year has been so great, and thank you to Rare, thank you to Inferno, thank you to Fendi, thank you to Drew, thank you to all the people who ever supported me, and especially thank you to my guy Chilled. That's my dude. That literally, I want you guys to know, right? When it comes to a lot of the stuff I'm able to do, this guy Chilled funded a lot of it, right? And man, it has been crazy because of it. It has been great, you know. And to now, like, I guess take a step back and kind of talk about not my growth just as like a content creator, but like me as a person, like the actual person, not just Frozeboyo. Because I kind of separate Frozeboyo and me, the actual guy behind the mask, as like two separate entities. Because like me, my government name, you know, we're gonna call myself, you know, Charlie, I guess, because I'm not gonna give you guys my government name. No, for you, those of you who do know my government name, love you. For those of you who don't, whatever. You know, as a person, I know that it's definitely, I guess, weird to know that people like me, right? I'm gonna get a little bit serious again. If you know me, right, and I'm talking about the people who like I've been in calls with or like seen me in person, like if you know me, like I'm kind of, and like this is kind of like how people have described me and how my therapist and me have like described myself. Like I'm flamboyant in the way of like how I am expressively, but I'm very introverted. Like I keep to myself a lot, right? But like when like I'm talking, like we're having a good time. We schmoove, like we move crazy, you know, not like, but like I'm very expressive, but like I keep to myself. If that doesn't make sense, I'll go into more detail. Where like I'll be cooling in the back and then I'll say something and like I can go, but I don't like continuously going, right? I don't like being the center of attention, but I definitely know how to, and I definitely know how to keep it rolling and then push it to somebody else, right? And that's just how I am. And I think that's what also, maybe that makes me a little bit standoffish sometimes too, because I'm also very blunt in how I speak, and like it's just direct, and I do try to work on my tone. And if you ever heard me talk for a long period of time, you know that like I do a lot, that I hang out on certain words to express what the sentence and the actual emotion that I have. Because like if I just talk like this all the time, which is how I normally talk, like you would think that I'm always either sad or I'm just like so like nonchalant and like neutral about everything. So that's how you think I would speak. But like, I kind of give this, I have to, because it's what my therapist and me are working on as of right now, even though I'm done with relative therapy. But this is what me and my therapist are working on right now. We're working on expressing how I am and how I can express that through my speech and how my vocal patterns and stuff like that, my vocal inflections. And I try to give you guys some sort of like insight on how I think. And it definitely is harder for me as a person, because like I'm sort of socially inept. It is a combination of my ADHD and maybe some other stuff that I should get tested for. But it definitely does wonders to speak like this, because people know that, hey, now it sounds like he's joking. It's definitely hard to do it all the time, and it definitely does make it a little bit more like, it doesn't feel right now super right, but we're getting there, right? It still is a hard case to do. But yeah, like I want to like again go back to how I am and how this new community and the community that I want to start building definitely has affected me, like mentally and emotionally. These people who have been watching me recently and the people talking to you guys, love you all, by the way, every single one of you. There's so many names. I'm not gonna go off through every single one of the names, but you guys have made it so great to be a part of something, and it feels more, I guess, relaxed, because, and again, no slight to like my friend group and stuff like that, I don't feel like I'll ever get to like a standoffish point because of how people are and how easy it is to speak and kind of cool with people, cool and bull with people. And man, thank you guys so much for supporting, and thank you guys so much for being there. And I never want to come off as ungrateful for the things that I am, for the things that I can do, and for the people that are around me in full circles. It just feels good knowing that there's people who actually do fuck with me and are cool with me and are, you know what, for all intents and purposes, happy to see me. I do want to reach out to more people, and I do want to reach out and be cool with more people. And I do want to like do more with people, not even on some collab shit with like, oh, we're doing this for a video, but like just be friends with people. And this year has been that, like me branching out and being friends with more people and, you know, expressing how I am. And it's been great. It's been great. It's been a great year for me. So much has happened. So much has come out. I've learned more about myself. Man, I really learned about myself this year more than anything. I've grown as a person. I think I'm better, maybe. I don't know. Maybe better. I'm better socially nowadays. I want to believe I am. I want to believe that I'm more also happy. Like last year, I was happy, but like it was like ups and downs. This year, it's been a consistent happy. Like I've been riding this like 11-month high for like since like the start of the year, where I was like at my lowest, and then like it's just been like boom, 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 going up, man. Right? Like it was great, right? And I think that has helped me reach a new sort of happiness and tranquility in my mind that I don't think anything will ever even touch or even come close to. And I've been able to be as creative as possible because of it. And I want to talk to you guys, again, the audience, the people who support me, the people who watch my videos. And for those of you who are new and see this video and think, oh, well, this is probably how he is all the time. No, I'm relatively goofy. I'm a weird nigga, bro. Bro, in better words of it, I'm a weird nigga, bro. And I think that's okay. I think we should all be weird together. We should all be a goofy little guy, a goofy little girl, a goofy they them, right? I think that's gonna be it. I think we are done. I think next year is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be 24 next year. Yes! I'm gonna be starting to hit my mid-20s. It's gonna be great. Next year, I hope when we see this, we can definitely say, wow, we're even better than we were beforehand. I really hope that I don't have to do this video next year and I'm like, damn, this year sucked. I hate everything. I'm gonna cry. But I don't think it's gonna be the case. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for everything that you've ever done. And I hope to see you guys soon. And I hope you guys have a great day. That'll be all. All right, take care. Love y'all. Bye. Oh, damn. By the way, let me say my own thing. I look good, my nigga. I look good. I'm good. By the way, I'm him. I'm him. Don't ever forget. I'm him. I am the tribal leader, Frozeboyo. I am the leader of a tribe called Boyo. Incorporated. That's me. Yeah. Join the Boyo Brigade. Follow me on Twitch. All the people that I kind of like thanked will also be in the description. They're really great people. You guys should check them out. Because even though it's about me, I am the sum of my parts and the people that I can literally never, I don't think I can ever repay them for all the things that they have ever done for me, but I definitely will keep them in my heart. So thank you guys so much for all of that. You guys are all lovely people. Every single one of you. Thank you guys. Have a great day. I'm a young black man.